Oh, she's showing up more now. Only after about 30 steps. Let's go a few more here. Good morning. It's 5:45 a.m. It's day 10, and it's flippin' freezing. Yesterday was day 9, and Amy and I, we had a rest day, but Amy and I were pretty much out of commission all day. We really got some, major stomach issues. Never really happened before. And we didn't pack enough of our anyway, light just went out. As I was saying, me and Amy had some stomach issues, so we were out of commission all day yesterday. And to make matters worse, the mats that we're sleeping on, they just, we're sleeping on a glacier. We're sleeping on a block of ice, so they just don't do it. And the cold just comes right through them, so we're kind of having to double them up, which helps for the cold, doesn't help with the comfort so much. And earlier when I said it was like, laying on a board, it's worse, because if you're laying on a board, you wouldn't feel all the rocks underneath you, and they wouldn't be protruding. So anyway, this is a basic, K2 base camp trek, so I would definitely advise either bringing your own mat or talking to the tour company and upgrading, because that's a big deal. We have these, 15-degree sleeping bags, but they can't compete when you're, 15 degrees outside and you're laying on an ice cube. It just doesn't work. Anyway, we got enough layers, so we're keeping warm. The boys are keeping warm. The boys have been doing really good. They have, they've been bright and shiny, and their cough is almost completely gone, which when they got this cough when they first got to Pakistan. So they had it when, we started on the trek. But anyway, another thing is yesterday, so I didn't do any filming yesterday on day 9 at all, just because, we were just laying here doing nothing. And then while we were laying here doing nothing, about 10x the amount of people came. When you first saw us arrive, there was only us, 4 tents, and that was it. And now there's maybe not 10x, but at least 5 or 6x. There's probably 20 tents out there now. So anyway, but today, do you feel better today? I didn't even ask you.
Laying here, I feel fine.
Okay.
I won't know until I start trying to go up a hill.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay. Anyway, we had the stomach issue, but now we're going to head to Concordia today. So today we're going to head to Concordia, probably one of the most gorgeous places on the planet, and where you can see, from what I'm told, 8,000 peaks, or maybe the only place on Earth where you can see 8,000 peaks. Anyway, it's where the Baltoro Glacier finally ends, right at K2, and it's supposed to be just unbelievable. So we got to pack up and get out of here. We'll see you later. Here we go. The trek to Concordia.
Lost track of the forest through the trees, forgot what I was chasing. Spent so many nights living out at sea that my heart is gone vacant. And everybody who was close to me all stayed on dry land. So now I'm driving back on Interstate West, I just gotta feel something. Not gonna wait till the morning, because something's gonna change my mind. I don't wanna change my mind. Oh, I wanna stay right here, chilling with my friends for another year. I would walk away from the spotlight for the good life. Oh, come on, turn your hate into poetry, pain into power, enemies to friends, and your minutes into hours. I would walk away from the spotlight for the good life, for the good life.
Hey, Aiden's here.
Hey guys,
Everybody's here.
what are you doing?
Wow, it's like a family reunion.
Yeah, it is. See you
That's a basic family reunion. All right.
Yeah.
I showed up now. I'm gonna go hang out with my friends. Wow, that's one broad peak there.
I go to nature to be soothed and healed, and to have my senses put in order. John Burroughs.
All right, what do you say? We're about hour and a half away?
Yeah.
Okay, so about an hour and a half away from Concordia. We just passed another military check post, outpost, whatever you want to call it. And I gotta say, out of everywhere on the trek, the worst areas for litter is at those military outposts. Like a whole perimeter of a few hundred yards, or maybe even 500 yards is just litter. And then they usually have these mountains of old gas cans. And anyway, I would figure that they would be the ones to want to try to keep this place clean, but it's the worst offender. I mean, sometimes at the camps there's some debris and there's some trash, and then sometimes you'll see a little bit of trash out on the trails, but not a ton. Too much, of course, but not a ton. But at the military outpost, there's a lot of litter and just a lot of junk piled around. So I figured they would want to keep that cleaner. So right there, little sliver of white, is our very first sighting of K2. Holy moly. Finally, after 10th day on the trek, 8 days actually trekking, not including rest days, would be 6 days of actual trekking. Oh, she's showing up more now. Only after about 30 steps. Let's go a few more here. Oh, even more. finally we see the peak. Wow. Amazing. Now you've seen the 2 tallest mountains in the world.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, it'd be cool if I could see all 14 8,000ers.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
All right, put it on the plan. So what do you think, man? You've seen the world's 2 tallest mountains. It's pretty cool. Not many people have done that. Just gazed upon it with their own eyes.
Well, on Google Pictures.
Well, not in real life. Big T, what do you think?
Magical.
It is.
Oh, look, there's a little bit of water right
It's gorgeous. It's just freaking gorgeous.
here. Looks like it's.
We'll look through everything again, but that boy. All right, we made it to Concordia, one of the most awe-inspiring places on the planet.
Yeah.
We got 3 8,000ers we can see right now. We got K2 over there. We got Broad Peak. We got G2 right here. No. Let's get this straight. So from Concordia, you can see 2 8,000 meter peaks, Broad Peak and K2. What I am pointing at right now is actually G4. It's close, but not 8,000. G3 and G2 are right behind it, and then off to the right is G1. But don't worry, we do get to lay our eyes on all 4 8,000 meter peaks from one vantage point. And maybe we'll see 4 8,000ers from one vantage point. But tomorrow's the big day.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, that's the whole point of this trek. It's called the K2 Base Camp trek.
Yep.
And we're going to K2 Base Camp. So it's 4 or 5 hours there, 4 or 5 hours back, maybe less. Guess we'll find out. And then we're gonna get ready for the largest challenge of this trek.
Yep. Which is GORO, which is that way?
No, that way, like around that mountain there is
Okay.
Ali Camp.
Okay.
So, and then Gondogoro is a little bit further that way.
Okay. Up and over.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there we go. Another successful day.